Where's the Reds? As you know, I'm in AAA now, the bottom of the lineup. There's a good reason why I'm in the bottom lineup, because, you know, I just came up from AA. Look, AA. There's only one thing that came. No, wait. Ooh, someone's watching. Hello, person.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball.
Hello,
Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
I don't know. I guess see.
Coming to the plate now,
Because I'm having
Boyer,
other series,
and he
like,
could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
NFL series, that stuff.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
So
Moving under it, Valley. 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And with that,
And yeah.
starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for the... Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. In the air out toward right field. Valley giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Darren Lyons. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Of course it's not.
Skied into straightaway right. Valley on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Final.
Stepping up now, Daniel Valley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to...
Dang it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over.
Oh, such a
Now
good
at the
hit, too.
plate, Andy Dunlap. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fly ball out to right field. Valley moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Yay, give it back.
Digging in for his second at-bat,
okay,
Daniel Valley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This one skied out toward right. Moving under it, Dunlap. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first.
Okay,
Striding in, Daniel Valley earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Right side, but it's well fouled.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Oh, that wasn't close.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Valley is retired. 2 down now.
We're still chilling.
Leading off the inning, Andy Dunlap. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite him.
Okay.
Now batting, Daniel
Valley.
Daniel Valley.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in and looking for more, Sean Castaneda. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Ready now, Steve Hull.
Now batting, first baseman, Steve Hull.
Looped out toward third. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Bats used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Minor League Baseball is live and on.
Alright, our winner
Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Valley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Daniel Valley.
First pitch on its way. Here's a pop-up now. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Stepping into the box, Sean Castaneda. He reached on a single in his first try.
Sean Castaneda.
Hit on the ground to third. Calderon has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So stepping in, Steve Hull, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hull.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Dorta fields it cleanly. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Daniel Valley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bouncer to the left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Darren Lyons. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant...
So digging in now, Daniel Valley. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Digging in to try it again, Sean Castaneda.
Number 11, shortstop, Sean Castaneda.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Dunlap moves over. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Steve Hull. He singled his last time up.
Steve Hull.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Valley, base runner at first with 1 out. Down the first baseline, scooped up, 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get it.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. In now, Daniel Valley. He'll
Oh my
lead things
God.
off here in the bottom half of the
Respect on
first. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Daniel Valley.
Line drive to left.
God dang
Lyons
it.
has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team.
All right.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Calderon. He was hitless in the shutout last night. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in the switch hitter, Daniel Valley. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Striding into the box, Steve Hull. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Johnny Montoya. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Aoki moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Borman. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Daniel Valley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lyons is there, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no. So striding in, Chris Nieves. He singled his last time up.
Chris Nieves.
Here it comes on 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Valley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in, Kenji Aoki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Valley is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases. Now in the box, Daniel Valley, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Dunlap is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there.
Okay.
So coming to the plate, Darren Lyons. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped him up. Goslin ranging into shallow right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Ramon Dorta.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ramon Dorta.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Valley in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. pitching and defense game. 2-1, the final
Damn,
score this afternoon.
The Henry streak's still out there. I forgot. I gotta change out my gear. Player, okay. Batting gloves. Okay. Like, yeah, I would say I'm like hey, I got the best batting average on our team. It's pretty good. Come on, I need to drink some water. Alright.
The game's future stars are on at the plate, Colin Moran. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Indians, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Valley is right there, one down. Leading off the inning, Daniel Valley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Standing in, Steve Byer.
But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now the 2-0. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2. Now at the plate, Daniel Valley.
Daniel Valley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Luplow. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Settling in now, Jacob Stallings, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Valley going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Valley. He can't track it down as this ball falls. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big...
Striding in once again, Oren Jimenez. He singled his last time up.
Jimenez.
Hit in the air to right field. Valley is there, 2 down.
I don't want that.
Ready for another chance? Jordan Luplow, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Valley is there. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Valley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Missed with a breaking ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway central.
Oh,
Jimenez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
oh dang, okay.
Leading off the inning, Daniel Valley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Open ball.
In the air to straightaway right. And
Yes.
that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Moran is under it, no problem, 1 away.
If they don't score, this is ridiculous.
That'll bring in Philip
All he
Irvin
needs is
as
some-
he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good.
Digging in, Jordan Luplow. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that's in there, base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game. Triple A base.
Okay.
Digging in,
Oh my
Oren
God.
Jimenez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Jimenez.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in, Daniel Valley. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
Valley.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Hull is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now. And he'll get in there safely.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Digging
Come
in now,
on,
Daniel Valley. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Romero is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in once again, Rick Johnson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ricky Thurston. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out to right. Valley is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home, and he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in.
Oh
At
my
the plate,
God.
Chris Bostic. He singled his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Hull shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away. At the plate, Oren Jimenez.
Now batting, left fielder,
The 1-1 home.
Jimenez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Valley sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Valley. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First offering on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
It counts as a. This Hyde Parker counts as a home run.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
now at the plate, Daniel Valley. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 1-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 9-6 contest now.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
There's ball 4. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Center fielder, Phillip Ervin.
To the right side and through a base hit. Valley rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's in there as they now trail by only 2. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Daniel Valley. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Montoya gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive to left.
No.
Jimenez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Bro,
Wow, that was a
I'm
fun
playing
one
the
to
game.
watch.
I
A
have
great
to
game
play
for
the
guys
game.
with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. The Bats put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Eric Workman claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final score, first for the victorious Bats. 11 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For Indianapolis, 10 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.
I'm back. Honestly, in this game, I hope we win. Okay, I got 2 home runs in my season. Let's go, dog. Ooh. 6-1. I've been doing good.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Daniel Valley.
Skied into very shallow right. Oh, is over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Chiefs jumped out to an early lead in the first.
Yes, I'm playing.
Minor league baseball.
Yay, we're out.
Into the box, Daniel Valley, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more, or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher's going to have to be on top of his game.
So striding forward now, Steve Meyer. He'll get to take his first cuts here, and he'll dive back in. Here it comes on 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Fukumori will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Into the box now, Phil Gosselin.
Batting third, second baseman, Phil.
Here's the 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Coming to the plate now, Jose Cordero, and he could give his guys. One, two. Runners on his way to third. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike.
Now at the plate, Joe Katimer. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. This one skied out toward right. Moving under it, Valley. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Daniel Valley. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 0-1 count and the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Valley is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Daniel Valley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stevenson is there, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No. Standing in, Andrew Stevenson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Valley is in his tracks now. 2 gone. Ready once again, Robert Fukumori. He singled his last time up.
Robert Fukumori.
Popped him up. Goslin will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this. Now at the plate, William Alston.
First baseman, William Alston.
Popped him up. Valley is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping up now, Daniel Valley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch fouled away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
High in the air out to center field. Katimer on the move. He's got it 1 away. Now batting, Joe Katimer.
Center fielder number 14.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Valley moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in, Daniel Valley. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's late. He's safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Now batting.
Ready now, Steve Meyer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Valley stands at first with 1 out. Runners going. Hops this one up. Cisneros into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Katimer brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second, and that's a double. 5-0 the final score today. The Bats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings. Now at the plate, Robert Fukumori. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Syracuse, left fielder, Robert Fukumori.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Valley has a beat on it. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Daniel Valley. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing.
Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Valley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Reynolds ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. So digging in now, Daniel Valley.
Daniel Valley.
Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
So stepping in, Vance Worley. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still.
1 run is scored. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box scoring this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
They couldn't turn the.
Digging in and looking for more, Robert Fukumori. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Valley is after it, and that retires the side. Make it 6 shutout innings as he can.
Yay,
digging in to try it again, Daniel Valley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Should I just go back to
wind up and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
2 strikes.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swinging a soft liner, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Vance Worley. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down.
Damn,
and he nails him at third. Great throw. 8-0 the final today. The Louisville Bats put up a force.
I'm just gonna leave it. Who cares?
This coach wants his players ready to rise to the challenge of clutch moments.
Okay, first part, understandable.
The game's futures. Into the box now, Daniel Valley. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Swinging a ground ball to third. This is foul for the first strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
God.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In now, Andrew Knapp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Valley moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I know, I'm the better team.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Valley. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Enriquez is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Striding into the box, Jorge Asensio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit in the air to right field. Valley moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Daniel Valley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Popped him up. Asensio comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Daniel Valley. First delivery to him on the way. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Louisville Bats led this game.
Just like a picture, because that would have been that color. That would have been a nice pitch. Yeah, but we all know who I'm really here for. It's just to stay on right.
Welcome to MLB. So striding in, Daniel Valley took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Asensio, 2 down. Now at the plate, Richard Rios. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Richard Rios.
Skied into straightaway right. Valley has it in his tracks. 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Valley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Little.
Shortstop, Justin Little.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Valley will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in, Daniel Valley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Valley.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Asensio moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Can't do anything.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jorge Asensio. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Richard Rios. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. High in the air out towards shallow right. Valley is going to get there, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now in the box, Daniel Valley. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And he takes a called strike 2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Now batting.
Digging in, Phil Gosselin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runners off for second. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is out, retreating. So coming to the plate, Daniel Valley. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. So last chance here, and stepping in, Phil Gosselin. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. At the plate, Jose Cordero. He singled his last time up.
Cordero.
And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Lehigh Valley jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Leandro Velasmil takes the win on the mound.
I was going to say this season. Okay, this will be the last night.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
I'm going to send one more season. This is the last season I'll send.
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat. The player receives input from a coach. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A manager checks in with his ball club.
No.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
Are we winning? I don't think we are. I think we're losing.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Daniel.
Hit on the ground out to short. Geary moving to his right, and that's the second out. Bo Gallegos will get the nod from his skipper.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way.
I'm at 70 overall so far.
A manager checks in with his ball club. A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping.
Ah. Crap. Oh, yeah, we the best record in the league. Stop batting average. I remember how much.
Late in the season and holding a comfortable division lead, a young team is cautioned not to let up. Playoff situations in the minors are invaluable opportunities to teach young players and to learn about them. A 2-0 series lead gives this manager an opportunity to share some insights on closeout opportunity. Having earned a chance to compete for a league championship, these young competitors have gained the respect and fondness of a grateful skipper. A manager challenges his players to improve their championship odds by seizing a win in a crucial swing game. With one game about to decide a league championship, an experienced manager shares a moment of levity with the young team he has come to cherish. A player who has been far exceeding expectations at the minor league level. He is briefed on his current standing in the organization. He's about to get his first chance to show if he's ready to swim in the big kids' pool.
I'm a red. I'm gonna get my weekend Joey. I forget about you. I'm a red, and I'm proud to be a red.
Shortstop, Daniel Valley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kessler is in pursuit, and that's the second out of the inning. In now for the Reds, Daniel Valley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Daniel Valley.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Valley, only 20 years old. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 3-2 now.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter. and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Ready now for Cincinnati, Jose Liriano. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Settling in now, Daniel Valley.
For Cincinnati, shortstop, Daniel Valley.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Norman is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So here is Avisail Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Avisail Garcia.
On the ground towards short. Valley right there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Daniel Valley. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Daniel Valley has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in, Jose Liriano.
Catcher, Jose Liriano.
The 1-2. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Valley leads off second with nobody out. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw. And now he's tagged out, trying to scramble back to second. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Cincinnati came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Michael Lorenzen claims the win out of the... Time for baseball now on. Leading off the inning, Daniel Valley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Not every ball is going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw. Digging in, Daniel Valley. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Norman is there. 2 gone. Up next for Chicago, Omar Narvaez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball sent back up the middle. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Here's Tommy La Stella now, a base hit in his first trip. On the ground towards short. Valley is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Leading off the inning, Daniel Valley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
La Stella is right there. Ready for another chance. Daniel Valley, he comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Cedeno, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox are in the win column for the first.
For this episode, bye.